Good morning. So today my plan is to go do a bit of a northern loop of the island. Unfortunately, you can't actually get to the very northern tip on public transportation, at least not in any sort of reliable way. So my plan is to go up as far as I can and then circle back down. So it'll be a little bit of time on the bus, but hopefully I'll get to see some pretty sights and stuff. I'm gonna go to two different towns. Ramsey, I'm not quite sure if there's anything there or if it's just like kind of a town where people live. And then Laxey has this apparently it's the biggest wheel of its kind in the world or what, I don't know. So we'll go see that, see what's up with all that. If the weather is cooperating, I may go up the big mountain, Snaefell, but I don't think it's going to. Look at these clouds. And everybody here has told me if it's cloudy, don't bother because you just pay money to go up a mountain and sit in cloud cover and can see literally nothing. So likely won't happen. In other news, it's really muggy today, like really heavy in the air. My lungs don't love that. So I've been coughing all morning, which is, you know, super fun. Makes everybody really want to be anywhere near me. But I took a COVID test last night just in case and it was negative, so I'm fine. But still, it just makes it sound like I'm dying or something, or that I have COVID because I have this hacking cough. But no, it's just my asthma lungs, so you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see what we get up to today. Which would be the tallest mountain on the island. Well, welcome to Ramsey. So far it seems like kind of an industrial seaside town. I mean, still old buildings and stuff like that, but definitely a little more utilitarian than it's meant to be. I think like cute seaside tourist attraction. So we'll see what I see here and how long I stay. The bus dropped me off at like 10:30 and the next bus that I can take to kind of keep going on the loop is either at 11:10 or 12:10. So I kind of have to decide if I'm going to commit to an hour and a half or longer, or if I'm going to try and just like go back because it's just not for me. So we'll see. This little area seems to be the cutest part so far. It's clearly like this Victorian promenade, which I'm guessing is just guest houses right now. The beach, little lighthouse situation. Yeah, and then if you turn around, you can see there's the town, there's the mountain behind it. Yeah, I kind of think there's not much here, frankly. Yeah, so I mean, unless I just want to hang out at this beach and it's really windy and kind of cold, I think my best bet is actually to go down to Laxey and see what's there. I think Peel might be the most exciting thing I've seen so far. Port Erin was really nice too, but yeah, we'll see what we can find. But so far Ramsey, not doing it for me. So I think I'm gonna see if I can head on my way.
So when I decided to come to the Isle of Man, I actually considered hiking Snaefell, which I think is what that mountain is. I've actually hiked the 3 highest peaks in each of the countries in Great Britain in previous summers. So in 2017, I did Ben Nevis in Scotland, which is actually the highest peak in all of Great Britain and I think the UK. And then I did Snowdon, which is in Wales, in 2018, and then I finished it up with Scafell Pike in England in 2019. So eventually I'd like to do Northern Ireland and Ireland as well, so I thought maybe I'd get this one while I was here, but it turns out the path is pretty sketchy and overgrown and really undefined, so maybe not.
Welcome to Laxey. So I'm gonna go check out the wheel. Sky's doing kind of good for the mountain. Maybe I attempt the train up there. We'll see. I'm gonna go check out the wheel first and then we'll see what we do. That's Snaefell, and you can see over there in the scaffolding is Laxey Wheel. I'm gonna go learn more about. It's part of the mining heritage of this town. I was chatting with a guy in the tourist shop, and he was saying that, you know, it's kind of hit or miss and that it does look a little misty up there. So he said to wait until afternoon, and that's probably going to be my best weather. So I think I'm going to have a walk around. Maybe I'll grab some lunch at some point, and then we'll see what the weather's doing before I make a decision. I didn't realize I'd be going on a hike to get there, but apparently that's what we're doing. So as is typical, Great Laxey Wheel, you can kind of see it over there. It's being a little refurbished right now, so can't really see it, but it's there. So this is the ruins of a little cottage that would have been for 11 people to live in. Like, obviously this is just the footprint, and there would have been 2 floors, but still. That is really tiny for today's standards. You can see how big the wheel actually is. Apparently it's the largest in the world. So apparently the whole town of Laxey is based on the mining industry here. Everything grew to accommodate it. Even that little row of houses there was called Ham and Egg Row because the people who lived there started making these little like meals and stuff for the tourists that would come visit to climb to the top of the mine, to the top of the wheel, which is usually what you can do. You can kind of see the very top there, viewing platform, or what's left of it. They're kind of creating a lot of the stuff because it's so old it's starting to fall apart, especially with the continuous visitors. So I'm on the mine trail right now. They said it's like a 20-30 minute little loop walk, so you can see a bunch of the stuff that's left over from the old mine. So I'm going to go check that out. Pretty sure that's not the trail any longer. Hopefully this works. Very pretty, but way more nature than I thought I'd be experiencing today. Well, that little hole is what's left of the shaft that the miners would go down. A machine put in place to help them get down and back. So the way it would work is they would step on this rod and then the rod would move up. So sort of like little elevators to get to the top. The sign is saying that it was really popular down in Cornwall in England, which had a lot of mining too. But that this is the only one that they know of in the Isles. So this place was weird. They're definitely doing some like reconstruction, rejuvenation work right now. And a lot of stuff is kind of like closed off or fenced off, and the signs don't always go where they say they're gonna go. So perhaps not the best time to visit. Not my favorite heritage site on the Isle of Man that I've been to, because I think I've seen everything and there wasn't much to see. Never got to some of the places that the guy at the entrance was telling me about. Don't know how one would get there. So I'm gonna walk back towards the entrance and see if I find anything that I've missed. Otherwise, I think that's gonna be it. So I've discovered the mine entrance, and you can actually go in it as long as you wear a hard hat and watch for low hanging little beams like this. So I'm wearing my hard hat. They look very good. It's kind of creepy being this far underground. It's also kind of cold in here. You don't go in very far, which makes this okay. Oh, I have to bend down a little further. It's dripping water. And this little track would have been how they would carry the ore that they were mining. And then that's the mine that goes down there. Well, that was kind of neat. I don't know that it justified needing to come here. I'm glad that I essentially got in for free with my little heritage pass, because I would not have wanted to pay £12 to come see this. Maybe if the the wheel was open to climb to the top. And I think that's generally what people come here to do. So I've seen a lot of people walk up to the gate, and you can see this from the outside before you pay your admission entrance fee. And they've been like, nope, we're good, and leave. So I don't know that I'd come here for the rest of it. Let's put it that way. At least not in its current state. But the people here, absolutely lovely. Well, this is the tram that takes you up the mountain if you want to do it. Still not convinced there's any view up there right now. And since that's literally what I would go up there for, I don't think I need. So this is what the water wheel looked like, only the other one that scaffolded is much bigger. This one's further downstream. So I'm gonna try and walk down into Old Town. Well, I made it down to the harbor, or Old Laxey as they call it. I'm gonna explore a little bit, getting a little hungry, so maybe try to find something to eat. I don't think there's much here, but it's pretty at least, and it's been a nice little walk. My feet are holding up so far, so that's exciting for me. Well, slightly impromptu beach day. Probably won't stay for super long. There's more people here than I would love there to be, and it's very rocky, and it's kind of hard to like find a place to be. But it's nice. I'm gonna chill. They have ice cream here, and it's the first time I've seen not the like Davidson or whatever it is, which is fine. But it's something that they make right here in Laxey, so I'm interested to see what it's like. So I'll probably grab some in a little bit, maybe walk around the beach a little bit more, and then probably head back.
This kid looks like he's either living his best life or he's going through something. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but you know, he's just chilling.
Seems if I wanted to walk all the way back to Douglas, it's only 9.5 miles. It's not part of my journey today, but could. Now this is more like it. Make the rocks work for me. Also, I'm further away from the children. Okay, ice cream check-in. It's good, but it tastes almost a little like artificial, like a diet sweetener type of situation. Maybe I got the wrong one. They also had whippy and vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, which is unusual. Usually it's just vanilla. So maybe I should have gotten that. I'm not sure. But I got the mint Aero, which is like, Aero is a mint chocolate candy that they have here. Has like air bubbles in it. This is fine, but it could be very much better. Let's put it that way. So I'm gonna eat this, walk, try to catch a bus. Playground update. This one just basically has a bunch of things to climb on. So some of you will be very pleased. Others of you who like a good swing or a slide situation, probably less so. Apparently, the lesson of the day is always be prepared to hike. Always.